Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Brandini, giving you guys another comic book review. First up, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal! Number 1. It was fun! It was awesome, and oh my god! I loved it so much because of this. Yep. It explains all the past DC crises in a 2-page spread. And I love it. I will definitely recommend any people that want this book, read it. It is good. But I have to say, if you want to read it, you have to read Dark Knight's Metal, Scott Snyder's Justice League run, Hell Arisen, and the Batman Who Laughs miniseries. That will get you guys started to become reading for death metal. Loved it. Next up, we have Wonder Woman 757. I really like this comic book because it has a Wonder Woman villain that has not been in the Rebirth universe and didn't really begin to go into the new 52. She's more likely an old 52 villain. And her name is War Master Paula Van Gunther, or Von Gunther, whatever it is you call her. I really liked it. It was a fun story, and I can't wait for the next issue. Oh yeah. 10 out of 10. And of course, if I have to put this in a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, or if I had to put this at a 1 to 10 ratio for this, it's 10 out of 10 for Dark Knight's Death Metal! Get ready for the encore! And it is just fun to read. Not even joking. I've read it multiple times and it is fun! Nightwing, Annual number 3. Oh my god, I have been waiting for this. Oh my god. I have been waiting for the return of Nightwing, and it is here! It is here! The return of the original Nightwing. Yes! Yes! I have been wanting and waiting for this. Oh my lordy lord. Yes! This is the best comic book issue ever. It is the best comic book issue ever because I loved how Nightwing was back, because I just loved it. I was hoping and praying that something like this would come out. And my God, my answers have been exposed. And oh, I can't help it. I love it. 10 out of 10. It was a really good issue, and I can't wait to see what comes out next. The Flash, annual number 3, was a good comic book. But then again, it was a story for Captain Boomerang, and how everybody just laughs at him because they all know that he's talking with a crock full of bananas. I'm not gonna say the other word, but you know what I mean. Bananas are coming out of his mouth. His mouth is like his mouth is full of apples. That's all I'm gonna say. And it is awesome to see the realization that Deathstroke was the one that beats the crap out of Captain Boomerang. And oh my God, it was great. Just great. I gotta say, I love this issue, and I can't wait to see what happens next after this issue. I can't wait to see what happens. So, 10 out of 10 for me for this one. Batman and the Outsiders number 13. I gotta be honest with you, it feels like a superhero soap opera, which I don't like, because that's all it was. It was just a superhero soap opera kind of filler issue. Nothing bad going on. Nothing, no super villains to fight. Nada. Zero. It's just basically Batman and Black Lightning talking to each other. That's it. And the side story is about Orphan and what's his name, the new guy that has the darkness powers or something, the Signal, and they're training for an upcoming battle. And that's it. And then afterwards, Lady Shiva faces off against Katana, and Katana loses. That's it. That's the whole story. Like, that's it, really. It's just the whole story. And, oh, guess what? The only guest star we have is Martian Manhunter. And Martian Manhunter tells Batman and Black Lightning about a mysterious object that floats from space and it crushed down the Earth. Ooh. Yeah, I hate this issue. This comic sucks. This comic issue sucks, because it was a filler story issue, and I just did not give a rat's butthole for this. Seriously. That's all that it was. It was just Martian Manhunter stepping in for a few pages and then flying away, and before that, Black Lightning and Batman are talking to each other, and for the side story, the others are training for an oncoming battle. Nothing happens. No supervillains to fight. No team-ups. Nothing. It was just horrible. It was horrible to see this. It felt like multiple stories crammed all into one comic book. Oh, and Ra's al Ghul gets only 2 freaking pages for this. In this whole entire issue, he gets 2 pages back to back. That's it. Oh, and it's all becoming of his Grandmaster plan, whatever that is going to be in the future. Yeah, this comic book issue sucks. Oh, and what happens afterwards when when Katana and everybody else were facing off against each other? They go out and basically talk to each other some more in a safe place. I was gonna say safe space, but that would trigger a lot of people, so safe place. And that's it. And basically, the entire issue is Batman wants to go ahead and supercharge Black Lightning. That's the entire issue. Yeah, that is the entire issue. Nothing happens. Just a lot of talk and a lot of banter and a lot of training. That's it. For this comic book, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 because it sucked. I don't want to see more bickering and bantering and talking. I want to see action. I want to see heroes fighting against villains. I want to see team-ups against superheroes or team-ups against supervillains or team-ups with supervillains. That's what I want to see. But, oh no, we have to have superhero bantering and superhero training. Oh, it's a montage of superhero training in this comic book. Yeah, that's what it was. And it was a montage of Black Lightning and Batman having a huge conversation with Martian Manhunter as a cameo to tell the heroes what's gonna go on. Ugh! 5 out of 10 for this crap hole, and I hope that it continues to improve itself with this whole new story arc happening. Now on to a really good comic book. Metal Men, number 7. I love that comic book. This comic book is a lot better than this crap fest. Yeah, maybe Dan DiDio should teach whoever's writing this crap fest how to actually write a comic book. Because, in this comic book, well, sorry, I don't like that movie cover anyways. Hold on. This comic book was fantastic to read. It was fantastic, and get this. Hold on. Where is it? Dan DiDio, this man right here, the bartender, takes a stab at himself in the comic book. This is Dan DiDio. He is a bartender in this comic book. Oh my God. His dialogue says, funny story. up until a few months ago, I was, DC said, and I quote, "Never mind, I don't care." I loved it. See, this is a good comic book because Dan DiDio was taking a stab at himself for being the screw-up that he was. And it's hilarious. I'm gonna call this Dan DiDio can be the DC version of Stan Lee. There, I said it. Because he made a cameo at himself, and he was taking a stab at himself, and I love it. It was fantastic, but I really like the story. The story, at the ending, Chemo comes out. And guess what? This is in continuity. And I love it. 10 out of 10. Next we have... Oh dear Lord! No! 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 Oh God. No! 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 Oh God. Yeah, we have this to cover. Buckle up. It is a Grant Morrison story. Craziness is going to be involved. You're welcome. I have a theory for Grant Morrison. I think he loves the Silver and Bronze Age of comics. Back when all the comic books were technically weird and cool and hip and, basically comic books. Where anything can be taken not as seriously. That's what I think Grant Morrison really wants to come back. But in this comic book, it is crazy and insane. And it makes me want to question myself how many drugs he's taking. Because it's just really insane. It just makes me want to ask myself what the heck kind of drugs he's taking. I'm not going to tell you guys the story of this because it is just crazy and I do not want you guys to be like, wait, WTF? What happened? Where's my boy Hal? Oh, this and that. Where's Barry? Oh, this and that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say the entire story because the entire story is weird and crazy and insane. And I just don't really care for it, honestly. But I like it because of the artwork. I do not care about the dialogue. The dialogue of Grant Morrison, if you read any of his comic books, Marvel or DC or Image or Dark Horse or any other comic book company out there, you know that he tends to get a little weird sometimes, a little awkward. And, well, the story is a little awkward and a lot weird. So, yeah, and it's just crazy and confusing and convoluting. So, I'm just going to give this a 5 out of 10 because I can. The last and final comic book issue for this review will be Hawkman number 24. The story is fantastic. It is, my God, the best story ever. And we have a new villain for Hawkman. And no, it is not the Thanagarian villain. That was created like 20 years ago. It is... It is this dude right here. I have no idea who he is. We do not have a name. Nothing. But my God, is this comic book so good? It is just... It's really good. If you guys are not buying it, you have to buy this one. You have to buy this one. And if I were you guys, I would definitely buy this because, oh my God, is it fantastic. You guys are missing out. You guys are definitely missing out. Instant 10 out of 10 for this. So yeah, that's my comic book review. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell for the notifications. And I will see you guys in my next video. Yeah. My next video is going to be, you guessed it, Harley Quinn, Season 1. That's my next video. I'm going to be doing a review on that. For the whole series. I'm going to do a review on it. And, oh my God, it is funny. I've already watched the first season when it came out last year when it came out to DC Universe, the app, streaming app. You guys have got to get that app. It is fantastic. But yeah, I'm watching it again because I want to relive all the funny moments. So yeah, this is going to be my next video review. So please like, subscribe, and I will give you my review on this whole thing. So yeah. Peace! Peace out!